Hello, welcome to STEM School. In this lesson, we are going to teach how to set up MySQL database on your laptop. Let's take a look what we have here. Okay, so first visit dev.mysql.com/downloads/MySQL. So here you will have the MySQL community downloads. So you can download the MySQL community server. All right. You can here select the versions. So whether it's 9.0.1 or 8.4.2 version. Okay, so you can select the versions and select the operating system. So since I got the Mac OS system, I'm selecting the Mac OS. Otherwise, you can select Microsoft Windows or Linux or Oracle Service version that you have. Okay, so once you select the version and the operating system, it will give you the packages that you are able to download. So whether it's macOS 14, ARM, 64-bit version, or the other versions, okay? So it really depends on your processor. So for example, the one I have is the macOS 14 ARM 64-bit version. So I download this and then install this according to the instructions. Okay, it's simple. So you just click next, and finish the installation of the MySQL community server. But in order to run this MySQL on your laptop, just the community server will make your life harder. So the ideal way we should also do is we should also download and install the MySQL Workbench. Okay, so just go to the dev.mysql.com, download Workbench. So again, select the operating system. It allows you to download the proper version of the Workbench. Okay, again, once you download it, install it. All right. So after the installation, after the download and installation of the MySQL community and MySQL Workbench, all right. So the next step is we should able to start MySQL, all right. So once you go to the system configurations, you search for the MySQL, you'll have here, so start MySQL server, or you can edit that with the start MySQL when your computer start up, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to start my SQL server. Got my username, enter the password, and my SQL server is started, right? So the next thing you need to open is the Workbench. So after your installation, it will appear in your applications. Okay, so MySQL Workbench. All right, I just got this opened, and here's MySQL Workbench. All right, so you will see here is your local instance. All right, already connected. The other stuff we can quickly go through the Workbench. All right, so we got models, where you have the you can create your own models, right? So I can just click here plus here. So you will have the physical schemas by default, and you can add your own schemas by clicking here, add new diagram, okay, or add new schema, right? So basically, once we dig into more with the database, add new schema here in MySQL is same as add new database. Okay. Or after that, you can just add tables there, add views there, add routine, add groups. Okay, routine groups. All right. So that's the overview of MySQL models. And here you can just migrate the other data base to the MySQL. So there is something that we are not going to touch at this moment. And once you open that, the first thing you want to do is to connect to your local instance. So I got MySQL connections. I will just click on the local instance, and during the installation, you'll have your MySQL password for the root user set up. Okay, so at this time, you just need to enter your MySQL password for the root user and click OK. So there's some warning message because I got the MySQL version up to date, but the Workbench version is a bit old. So, but I'm going to continue anyway, so it won't impact to whatever I'm currently doing. All right, so once you entered your local instance, you will have the administration. All right, so and you will have the schemas. So by default, you will have the sys schema. Okay, so the thing you want to do here before anything is to create your own schema, because you don't want to touch the sys schema. Okay, so you can just right click here and create schema. All right, so I've already created a new schema called SQL training that I want to use this schema to go through my lessons. Otherwise, let me show the screen. So click here, create schema. You will have the new schema, so you can define schema name. Let's keep them as default, and after that, the new schema will be created. Okay, so once you click apply, the new schema will be created. So that's how you create the new schema. So anything you want to try by yourselves, create new tables, new views, store procedure, functions, you can do everything under your new schema. Okay, so that's the basics for setting up the MySQL instance on your laptop. That's everything for today's lesson. Please click like if you like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.